Another very important practice design concept is repetition without repetition. In 1967, one of the big hitters in the motor learning world, Soviet national Nikolai Bernstein, published a book called The Coordination and Regulation of Movements. In his book, he discussed some very key understandings, including repetition without repetition. What he theorized was that in order to become more skilled, training does not consist in repeating a solution to a motor problem time after time, but in the process of solving this problem again and again. Basically, we want our players to have to continually solve problems just as they do in a performance environment. If we look at it from an ecological perspective, what repetition without repetition allows for is the continual process of becoming attuned to affordances within a similar environment. Let's have a look at repetition without repetition taking place in a training situation. In this activity, there is a simple setup. A 10 meter by 10 meter square with 4 gates placed in the middle of each side. There is an attacking player who starts inside the square and receives a pass from the server. There is a defender who comes in from the outside to tackle the attacker, and there are 2 defenders on the outside who are not allowed inside the square, but it's their job to block the gates. The defenders blocking the gates act as players who are defending space or possibly blocking passing lanes in the performance environment. The player who comes in is the defender, and the attacker is trying to get away from the defender into space. What we have here is an activity that does not have the same solution, and there is no instruction given by the coach in terms of solving it. Repetition without repetition occurs because this training activity does not consist of repeating the same solution, rather repeating a problem that continually needs to be solved differently. Repetition without repetition is a key concept that should guide practice design. The key questions being, does this activity 1. Repeat the same problem within the same environment, and 2. Allow for players to continually search for movement solutions? Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you again soon.